Hi, air signs. Welcome to Earth, Wisdom, Fire Tarot. This is going to be a love reading. Look at your energy and somebody else in your life that you love. So, this could be a soulmate, this could be a romantic situation, could be family, could be a lot of different things. So, just take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. Um, I'm going to be very, very busy in the month of August, but I will be available to do recorded tarot readings here and there. I'm not going to be available to do live readings until probably like September. So just be aware of that. I'm still going to be doing them. I just have to get them to you when I can. And like the recorded readings, and I'm also doing healing sessions starting in September as well. So I'm going to be explaining all of that in detailed videos probably tonight, very, very soon, but I probably won't post them until tomorrow. But if you want a heads up and you want to like get a jump on getting, your spot, then, go ahead and do that. Alrighty. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is the Hermit. So I definitely feel like you're in a space where you're both very, very in tune with yourselves spiritually. You're going through a lot, it seems like. In terms of when I say going through a lot, I guess I just mean like there's this deep introspection, there's this deep wisdom coming through. I'm feeling this very, very deep and soulful connection to spirit. It's just like you're very, very in tune with your spiritual practices. You're both like staying on top of that, and you're both in a really good place there. But I think you're having trouble like communicating and connecting with each other. You're both getting so much clarity and so many downloads like so quickly that it's coming out in a way where you're not like slowing down to really explain everything in detail. And I feel like it's creating a little bit of friction. But what's really cool here is that you have the moon in reverse, and the message that I got with that was that there's like no more secrets between you. It's like your spiritual connection is deepening all the time with this person. You know what's interesting here? I feel like you might not actually like know this person in person yet. I'm feeling like this could be just a very spiritual and telepathic um relationship right now, but it might be evolving. So yeah, the high priestess is like literally right underneath that. So definitely confirms what I'm feeling here, that I don't think you know each other in person yet, which is very, very cool given the rest of the information I'm getting here. So I feel like this Knight of Swords may be like the way you're communicating with other people. Like you may not be able to articulate what's happening here. I think that you may be like in a rush to meet them because you're just like really, really excited. But yeah, there's just something here around like you having a lot of internal clarity, but it's not translating into the world and like how you're engaging with the external world. Very interesting. So let's look at your energy in this connection. All right. So you have the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I just feel like you're really not willing to go back to any kind of situation that or any kind of emotional energy that you used to go through that really, really hurt, that really traumatized you. I feel like your inner child, like you're very much in touch with your inner child, but your inner child is very fragile, and you're like really having to be very careful with your inner child, and you're very careful about who you let around your inner child, and that may be translating into you kind of isolating yourself and just trying to create this like safety within. You have the Princess of Cups here and the Five of Swords in reverse. You're just like really trying to avoid other people is what it feels like. Because the Princess of Cups, I feel like, is you not wanting to pick up on other people's like emotional things, or not wanting to communicate with them about that kind of stuff. I just feel like you're very wary of all that. With the Princess of Swords, you may be like really deeply into some sort of study or some sort of practice. When I saw this energy and when I felt it, it just was really exciting, almost like childlike curiosity around some sort of new hobby or some sort of new passion, or you're rediscovering an old hobby or passion. Um, so you're not distracted at all by other people's stuff, because like when I see 5 cards, I read it as other people's energy, and it's just not affecting you. You're just not engaging at all on that level. And with the Princess of Cups in reverse, I just feel like you don't have anything to offer anybody on a romantic or emotional level. It's like if there's a red flag, you don't even see it because it's just like not on your radar at all. You're just like not dealing with other people right now. So let's look at the other person. Wow. Okay. Wow. They're going through a major, major transformation. They got the Death card. Wow. Like seeing these energies here, the Death card, the Four of Swords, the Hermit, like you're both going through this major spiritual awakening upgrade type thing going on here. But especially with this other person, I mean, it's like they're getting deep, deep, deep into it. They're getting a lot of insights into their traumas, into their insecurities, into their shadow. They're doing it all. They're doing some very, very deep spiritual work on themselves, and they might even be. I think they're through the Dark Night of the Soul stage, but they may have been at that stage pretty recently. So they're doing better now. They're feeling very alive, very vibrant. They're really excited. So you both have a lot of page cards here, which makes me feel like you are both in a really good place and in a new place, a place that you don't always let yourself go to, which is positive, which is really, really good. And they also have the Lovers card, so they're feeling the connection just as strong as you are, if not stronger. Oh my gosh, this person's energy is so cute, because it's like they're very, very excited. They're just very into this whole thing of like how you two are already connecting before you know each other. It's just like very cute. They're in a really good place, and they're like very serious about the work they're doing on themselves. They want to be ready for you. You know, they really want to be able to hit the ground running. And this card came out in the reverse, but for all these cards that they got, like they've been wanting me to like put them in the other side, because they're like, I'm not ready now, but I will be. That's what they keep saying. So this Chariot card in reverse means that whatever's holding them back, whatever sort of issues or blockages they have, they're just like trying to work through them as quickly and as efficiently as possible. And with the Six of Wands, they really feel a sense of success. They feel like they're having a breakthrough, and they're really wanting to like express themselves and be out in the world in a new way, and kind of like show off this new version of themselves that's like so much healthier and so much more vibrant and alive. Yeah, I feel like this person really dealt with like some pretty intense mental illness or something like that, like depression or bipolar disorder or something like that. And it's like now they're really feeling they're feeling grounded, but they're also feeling like alive and excited, and they have like a sense of purpose and a sense of direction. And they have somewhere to like funnel all this energy that's been like laying dormant. They have something that they really believe in, that they're working towards, and that they're excited about. So they're in a good place. So let's look at your connecting energy. What your connection is going to look like going forward. Let's see if you're going to meet in person. I'm getting that for some of you, you actually do know this person, you just don't see them this way yet. But for a lot, I mean, I guess a lot of people are going through this, because the energy that I'm getting the strongest is like you haven't actually met yet. This is like a telepathic thing where you feel each other's energy. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So before things can really progress with you and before you're actually able to connect in person, 'cause I'm not really seeing that yet. So you are gonna need some more time here. Like you're both kind of baking individually, but whatever the reason is though, like it's gonna be worth it because this energy is very powerful. But there's something that you still haven't fully let go of and still haven't fully moved on from in the past. And until you can really get that space, and specifically, I'm getting like this has to do with like internalized toxicity. It's not necessarily toxic people in your life, but it's like the way you've treated yourself. And you have to kind of get into this place where you're really loving on yourself and nurturing yourself before you can do that for each other. So there is still some work that you both have to do, and you have to like demonstrate that to yourselves, like individually, like in a very, very powerful way. Then you have Eight of Cups in reverse. Again, like same, very, very similar energy here until you can really let go of the past, and forgive. Like forgiveness is coming through strong right now. Um, Forgiving some of that traumatic stuff, especially for this other person. I mean, you could be either person in this reading, but yeah, this person is like they went through a lot of really hard stuff. What's beautiful here is that it didn't really close them off from love or from like optimism, but it did, um like the work stacked up, like the work they needed to do on themselves kind of stacked up over time, and they're kind of just like trying to get through all of that as quick as possible. That's what they keep saying. So with the Emperor card, we have this desire to create something really real and something really grounded and lasting. um this like this connection that you have is very serious and it has longevity. It's not something where it's just like a fling or just a romantic thing. Like you're building a life together, so this is like a life partner type energy. And you have the Seven of Wands in reverse, which means that you have to be totally vulnerable with each other. You can't have walls up. You have to have healthy boundaries, of course, but you can't have these kind of walls up that you've had to protect yourself in the past. You are going to have to let those walls down, and that's that's the work that you have, I think, specifically to work on here. And then you have the hanged woman in reverse. So there is going to be a time where you're not just waiting, where you're not just, you know, sitting there waiting for this to happen. There is going to be some kind of impulse to do something, to try something new, or to like move and make some decisions that bring you closer together. And you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So that's the end of loneliness and the end of feeling left out or abandoned. This person won't make you feel like that for sure. The connection you have is very, very sweet and strong and powerful, but it's also very like you're both very like serious about like what you're meant to be doing, because this Emperor card here. So really liking that energy. See if there's anything that needs to be clarified. Let me shuffle this. Just throw it here. Yeah, you're both gonna have to come out of your shell a bit. Come out of that hermit mode. So I do feel like you are meeting in person. Like I'm not feeling like you're meeting online or anything like that. Which is interesting given COVID stuff. So yeah, now the Death card's in reverse. Yeah, I feel like I was asking the question like, you know, what do we need to know about like meeting in person? And we got the Four of Pentacles, so you'll need to kind of like again let down your walls, let go of any kind of baggage you're carrying, and just open yourself up to love and a new way of seeing things and feeling here. But the telepathic connection is going to persist. It's going to continue. I'm actually feeling like it's going to intensify, so you're going to feel this person's energy even stronger and have even like a clearer connection to them and to your own higher self. Actually, you may share a higher self. Yeah, so you have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this is not just like a purely romantic fantasy type of relationship, but you are going to need to be able to follow your heart in order to find this person, in order to be led towards them. So, yeah, that's really important. Yeah, I don't think you know this person. I don't think that they're from your past or anything like that. Getting the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups in reverse. I think it actually came out for the last reading too. Um, so I don't think this is anyone that you have any kind of off and on thing with. This is a brand new thing. And yeah, it's been a long road to get here for sure. This is somebody that you've actually manifested. This is somebody that you've prayed for and asked for, and they've been praying for you as well, which is so, so beautiful. You have a really intense, like, magnetic sexual attraction. The Knight of Wands, when I felt that energy, when I saw that card, I was like, whoa, that's hot. Like, literally, my body temperature went up. So, yeah, that's really cool. I really like this reading. I really like this energy. It's like you have a really good balance of like playful, childlike wonder and excitement about it. And then you also have this like very serious, adult, mature, like spiritual perspective on what a partnership and a life partnership is supposed to be. So, wow, really, really cool. Wow, I'm loving it. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. So, this is about really, again, like demonstrating to yourself that self-love, but also putting yourself in the world, in that place, in that energy that you would want to, that you would want your person to see on you. Like they would want to see you like participating in this this loving energy. I also feel like when it comes to the way you two treat each other and the way you two love each other, like you're very like you don't hide your feelings, like you're very upfront with your feelings with each other, which is really nice. But at first I think you're both going to be a little bit shy and not wanting to like come on too strong, but like once you both kind of realize the other person is on the same page, you'll just like be very effusive, be very loving, and really exciting. So have faith, trust your faith in the situation. That's so, so key, because you're so deeply and intensely connected to this person that no one else can really understand what you're going through except the other people who are watching this reading who will get it, you know? So you do have to have faith. You do need to maintain that. You do need to trust that you're on the right path to this person. Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. So you need to be very, very present, and you need to recognize love when you see it in other parts of your life. I really feel like that's a message for you for like this new thing that you're researching or understanding or learning about with this Princess of Swords. It just feels like there's something that's really demanding a lot of your attention, and it is helping you grow. It is helping you see things from a new perspective, and it's very healthy for you to be focused on that, because I think before there were so many distractions that were coming out of your trauma, or they were coming outside of you from some sort of interference. So a lot of that is gone now. Then you have the Union of Hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation, just like I've been saying. Like it won't make sense to everybody, but it makes sense to you. And once you're actually in each other's energy and like can actually fully embrace, you'll know, you'll feel it, and you know, it'll be mutual. It won't just be something that's just in your head. It'll be very, very real. So I'm excited for you. Okay. So we have commitment, and I love this too because it's actually the same number as the death card in the tarot. So it's like you're both like very, very committed to your spiritual journeys right now, which is in your spiritual growth, which is so, so healthy. The frequency of commitment supports our ability to devote ourselves in all aspects of our being and with unwavering belief. That's exactly where you're both at. And the fact that you've been able to do that individually really bodes well for being able to do that for each other and for your relationship and your connection and your partnership. So this is a real thing. Like this is not, like I said, just some kind of fling. It's not an on and off thing. It's like once you're both committed to it, like you're in it and for the long haul, and that's really, really beautiful. So I hope this helps. Thank you so much. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you would like to get a tarot reading, a personal one, then check my website. And I'm also doing healing sessions, which I will explain more very, very soon. So love you guys. Bye.